Hello Virgo, welcome back to Tabs Tarot. I want to apologise to you all for not being here and doing your readings. It's just that I've had so much on. What with my husband, they found an extra fracture on his foot, so he's been out of action. I've had to do everything by myself, get the presents, get the food and cooking and whatever, and it's been so chaotic, and I just haven't had time to do any readings. He's still got 2 more weeks with his boot, but things are looking better. He's not in so much pain now, so we are getting somewhere with it, and I should be able to keep up with my videos now. I hope you are all doing well. I send blessings to those of you who are ill, and I hope you get well soon. Thank you for taking the time in watching my reading. It really means a lot to me. I would like to thank you all. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. For those of you who don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you had a fantastic holiday. And I hope that your new year is really fantastic and brings you everything that you desire. So I want to say, thank you so much. It really means a lot to me, you being here. If you could like and subscribe, it would mean a lot to me. Thank you to all of you who have already liked and subscribed. I'm now going to cleanse your cards, ready for use. Cleanse your space. And please take what resonates, leave the rest behind, and let's get on with your reading. I want to pull you one of these. These are the winter cards. So we're going to pull you one of these today. Oh, well, you got 4. You're on bonus, Virgo. Okay, so it says, I determine what brings me tranquility, and I am entitled to have and experience peace. So once again, I determine what brings me tranquility, and I am entitled to have and experience peace. Put them at the back there. Divine. I remind myself of the divine presence within me, and with me and within me, and I no longer feel alone. I remind myself of the divine presence with me and within me, and I no longer feel alone. Good. All is well. Everything is working out for my highest and greatest good. All is well. Everything is working out for my highest and greatest good. And I give myself time to process feelings before I react or respond. And that is a sensible thing to do. I've just gone off on one and thought, sugar, I shouldn't have done that. So I give myself time to process feelings before I react or respond. So I'm now going to pull you one of these and see what comes out, and as usual I'll be reading your message from the book. I would kindly ask you if you could like and subscribe to the video. It would really mean a lot to me, and I just want to thank you so much. I must admit, I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribes. So if you could kindly help me do that, I will be truly grateful to you. Okay, so let's get you a card. Message for Virgo, please. Okay, deep freeze. We're supposed to be having some cold weather coming. So, deep freeze, number 26. Okay, so it says deep freeze. Everything has its season. Now is the time to put activity on hold while you rest. So this come out in the upright. So it says the cold winter beckons you to slow down and put a freeze on things that are not yet ready to bloom. It's time to regenerate. It's time for regeneration and hibernation. Forgo ambitious activities. A pregnant pause allows ideas to gestate, projects to shift and change, and relationships to go through a dreamy state of being. Not going anywhere, not needing to. This is also a time to put all your arguments on ice. Nothing beneficial will come from any of them. Self-care is the most important activity now. So reflect, read a good book, or get a massage. Rest and dream. What a fantastic idea. I could do with some of that myself. Okay, so I want to pull you 3 of these. Okay, 3 messages for Virgo, please. Or 4. So, we have Seat of Solace. Taking time to be alone can renew your weary spirit, create sacred space. And that's the same as what Deep Freeze has just been saying. Taking time to be alone can renew your weary spirit, create sacred space. Restless spirit. Unresolved issues keep you from finding true peace. Address what haunts you. So unresolved issues keep you from finding true peace. Address what haunts you. Gathering storm. Prepare for coming changes that clear away confusion. Wait for the calm. So prepare for coming changes that clear away confusion and wait for the calm. Stretch them out a little bit. And then we've got bright light. Feelings of loss, call your spirit back home again. Rest in the divine. So feelings of loss, call your spirit back home again and rest in the divine. I want to pull you 3 of these. There's a lot connecting with the deep freeze because that says rest in the divine, wait for the calm. Really connecting up. Right, so 3 messages for Virgo, please. Okay. So we have creativity. Tap into your creative potential. We have generosity. Be generous with your time, energy and resources. I'm going to have to squeeze them up a little bit because there's a few of them. Joy. Find joy in the little things every day. Affirmations. Use positive affirmations to reinforce your goals. And serenity. Find serenity within your mind and heart. I now want to pull you 6 of these tarot cards. please show Virgo what they need to know for the 28th of December. Oh, no, it's not. It's the 30th. No. Yeah, 30th of December to the 5th of January. Messages. No, they just all flipped. I'm going to... 30th of December to the 5th of January, please. What does Virgo need to know? So we got... I'm going to take that one because I think that one wanted to come out. Okay then, so let's put these in. So first of all, you got the Ace of Cups. Falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth and enhanced intuition. And there could be a new home coming through. So it could be in the beginning part of the new year. So there is the chance for you getting a new home. This also talks about Ace Cups are also about a proposal, a marriage, engagement, and there could also be news of a baby. Six of Cups, memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, and romanticising the past. So this is all about all your childhood memories, things you used to do when you was a child. It could be that you've met up with family and you've gone back over memory lane, things you used to do when you were children, places you went on holiday. And these could bring you a lot of joy and happy memories, you know, romanticising the past, or it could be a past lover that you could be thinking of as well. So we got the Moon with Archangel Hanel. Important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. So you could have things coming to you in your dreams, bringing in like psychic insights, trying to guide you forward. So there could be some events happening behind the scenes that you don't even see coming. You need to release the fears and all the things that are holding you back, because I feel that going into next year, you want to release all those past negativities and just be able to move forward freely. We have the Five of Pentacles. So Five of Pentacles is fears surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, and uncertain self-employment. So fears surrounding money. I mean, this time of year, you know, Christmas and New Year, we do spend out on things, and quite often people will go over budget and they think, oh my God, I shouldn't have done that. So there is this fear of, how am I going to pay my bills? But there's always something. There is always something or someone that can help you sort it out. So the wisdom to accept help from others. So that's what I'm saying. There's always someone that can help you, lend you a little bit of money until like the following year or something. Things could be very uncertain, especially if you're self-employed, because the way things are at the moment, a lot of businesses are struggling, and if they've got to pay these bigger amounts on national insurance and whatever, some companies might start laying people off. So I can understand there being an uncertainty around self-employment, because you're easier to get rid of than someone who is actually on the cards. So just be aware of that. So Queen of Cups, tender-hearted, empathic, patient and loving. It says relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition and care for yourself and others. So your relationships can be going from strength to strength. And I mean, as I say, there could be an engagement or marriage proposal with the Ace of Cups. Trust your intuition. Your intuition will never guide you wrong. 9 times out of 10, your intuition is spot on. And it says care for yourself and others. Now, you need to care for yourself. You need to give yourself that little bit of loving care. Because the thing is, if you don't look after yourself, no one else will. And Virgos are like, they're like a machine. They don't stop giving. Whether it's looking after people, like I'm a Virgo. If I go somewhere, it's a party, I always end up helping clearing up and doing things. And I've got a brother that's disabled, so I would run round behind him. And Virgos are always giving, and we always put ourselves last. Well, now it's time that we put ourselves first, take care and love ourselves, because, you know, if you don't, you could be facing burnout, and that wouldn't do any of us any good, you know. So you must look after yourself. You must tend to yourself first and then to others. I'm not saying don't care or that about others, you know, completely the opposite. You know, I know what it's like to care for loved ones and children and all that. So, but you must care for yourself as well. Don't neglect yourself anymore. Give yourself that little bit of love and support. Even if it's sitting down for 5 minutes and soaking your feet in a nice warm bowl of water, and just give yourself a little pampering with a nice cup of tea or something. Just love yourself as much as you love other people. 2 of Cups. Now, to me, 2 of Cups is your soulmate. So it says a relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness and the positive resolution of a conflict. So a relationship that continues to grow closer. So as I say, to me, this is your soulmate card, and the 2 of you have been destined to get together. We do need to forgive at times, and there is the positive resolution of a conflict. So I think, yes, we've all had conflicts, and put them in the past. You don't have to be best buddies with them, but just be polite, and then, you know, you go your way, they go theirs. That's what I do. I just be polite to them, and then as the get together is finished, then that's it. I don't need to talk to you anymore. Not until I set eyes on you again. So be polite, be friendly, and it'll take you a long way. So I now want to clarify these cards. See what they have to give us. Okay, so clarifying the Ace of Cups, please, for Virgo. Okay. So we have the Six of Cups again, which is happy house, childhood memories. So we've already got the Six of Cups here. So we got that coming out again. So as I say, it's a happy house. You're bringing back those childhood memories. It could be when you was a child, you know, places you went to, things you did when you were children, how you used to play together. It could be an ex-boyfriend, you know, memories of him. But it's something that brings you a little bit of happiness and joy. It could be that you've got a get together and they say, oh, do you remember when we used to go out as a foursome? There was you and blah, 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 and me and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, and you say, oh, yeah. And, you know, just those happy memories of years ago. You've also got the lovers. So there could be a love affair. Could be not, because I know Virgos are 99% honest, truthful, reliable, and they're not like that. Especially if your relationship, you know, especially if you've got respect for each other, then you wouldn't cheat on others. Romance building, again within marriage. A relationship, relatives, loving relationship you could share with a friend. So this is not just with partners, it's a very close bond that you can have with a friend. And it doesn't have to be a romantic one. It could be that you have such a close link that you're like sisters or brother and sister. You know, you could have a very close link, but it doesn't mean to be saying that it's a romantic one. The Five of Wands. So there could have been some arguments and some battles going on around you. And there's always arguments. You know, and people fall out with each other and then they make friends again. Sometimes you just don't bother. But yeah, so if there's been arguments around you and that, and it's taken you a little while to heal and get over it, well, you know, you can be polite to them. If they talk to you, you can be polite. It doesn't mean to say that you have to be bosom buddies, you know, phoning each other and going round and hello, how are you? And you don't have to do that. You can be polite. You can say hello and they talk to you, you talk back. But then that's it. When you go home, that's it. You're done with. Anyway, let's clarify the Six of Cups. Okay, so I'm only reading these in uprights. So we've got justice. So there could be a legal situation or a legal document. Please finding out the truth in the matter affecting the balance. So with justice, I always find that if you tell the truth and you stick to that truth, you don't deviate or anything, things will sort themselves out, and you know, you can come out on top. So if there is a legal situation around you, I hope that it turns out fantastic for you. I hope you know, you win and all that. If there's a legal document that needs looking at, I would suggest you do it sooner rather than later, because legal documents, I always feel, get it done, get it dusted and get it out the way. See the police finding out the truth in the matter affecting the balance. So once they find out the truth, we can pray that they will deal with it accordingly. It doesn't always turn out that way though. So 8 of Pentacles. So this is work and paid work. 8 of Pentacles is an apprenticeship, mastering your craft to a high standard, exercising your talents and your skills and putting them to good use. The Knight of Wands is a young man to 25 years old. There could be an important letter coming in. So yeah, there could be an important letter. It could be that legal document that we were just talking about that needs dealing with straight away. Could be invitation. The Knight of Wands, he is someone who has a lot of energy. He's passionate. He has inspired action. He's fearless. He's sexy. He's impulsive, charming and unpredictable. Okay, so let's clarify the moon. Okay. So clarifying the moon, we have the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is a man over 25 years. Oh, there's another one there. Green eyes, blonde to red hair, restless, outspoken and ambitious. So the King of Wands is a natural leader, a visionary leader. He's an entrepreneur. He is someone who will always see the bigger picture. He is career focused as well. So the Chariot, movement of residence. So it could be that you're moving, which is what the Ace of Cups said. So movement of residence, a journey, victory over a situation or a problem. This could be that legal thing. And balancing the opposite polarities. So movement, action, moving house, going on a journey, victory over a situation or a problem. So that's good. The Nine of Wands. So undecided, need to take a step out of the situation, then you will see more clearly. Now, the Nine of Wands is the last stand. You're gearing up for the worst. Because you don't know what's coming next. You've been standing your ground, you've been protecting what's yours, and now you've got this test of faith and the last stand. You're gearing up for the worst. You don't know what's coming next. The Hierophant. So the Hierophant is about marriage, government or public company. A body, corporate, an official building or an official situation. So there could be a marriage coming in, which comes with the Ace of Cups. There could be something to do with the government or a public company. Something to do with a government building. Maybe it's that you've had to go somewhere to sign on because you've been made unemployed, because as we were saying, self-employed people would be kicked out of a job first. So maybe it's that you're having or you've maybe only done Christmas temporary work and now you're having to go and sign on again because the job has dried up. So that could be you going to a government building. An official building. And then you've got the Fool. The Fool is all about the new beginnings. So good friends, happiness, needing to take a giant leap forward. So this is new beginnings. You're stepping out onto a new path. You're on a new adventure. You're fearless. and you want to see what the world can offer you. So you're off on your adventures. But just be a little bit caution, a word of caution, just be a little bit careful, because you could have your head in the clouds where you're just, oh, I'm doing this, but you could put yourself into some dangerous situations if you've not got your wits about you and what you're doing. So, yeah, all in agreement with stepping out, new beginnings and that, but just be a little bit careful. Clarify 5 of Pentacles. My dog won't stop barking. I don't know what's the matter with it. Okay, so we have the 10 of Pentacles, clarifying 5 of Pentacles. So there is money, contentment, signing of money and an agreement. So this is wealth, financial security. This could be a family inheritance, a long-term success. There is attainment, stability, and there is contribution towards your love and your home. 6 of Wands. Now, this is the victory card. This says a letter or news coming, a victory news. So victory, public recognition, progress, self-confidence, rewards. All the public are going to be behind you and celebrating for you. So there's some good things coming for you. The moon is deception or delays. There is emotions up or down, maybe delivering. Oh, you may be deceiving yourself and emotionally or others. Now, the moon is all about illusions, mystery, dreams, your intuition, your fears, your anxieties. It can also be something that you don't see coming. So there could be something there that you don't see coming and it's just going to suddenly come up and hit you, which is the deception or delays or the news, creating your emotions up or down. So just be careful because there could be something you don't see coming, which is 10 of Swords, which says death or ending of a situation or relationship. So it could be that you thought everything was fine and then suddenly you get the bombshell. We're finished, it's over. They stabbed you in the back. They've left you to bleed out. They've cleared off. They don't care. There was someone new and they're happy. So they could be using you just until they get someone else. So it could be that, you know, this is coming through the ending of a relationship or situation. So let's clarify the Queen of Cups. Okay. So clarifying the Queen of Cups, we have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is all about celebration and bright happenings. So celebration, there is joy with friends, family, co-workers. So there could be people around that you're going to be celebrating with. We've got the Hangman. So getting stronger in oneself after a lot of deliberating and delaying in your life. So the Hangman normally asks you to pause, surrender, let go, and enlightenment. There is a new perspective, acceptance, a deep insight. There could be a sacrifice, change and release, which is Ten of Swords. The King of Pentacles is a man over 25 years, dark eyes and dark hair, business, can be a little bit arrogant, but is a very powerful person, and he has a very strong business sense. He's normally a business leader, an entrepreneur. He is security minded, he demands protection, and he likes the comforts of life. But as I say, he can be a little bit arrogant. You have judgment. So there is going to be some sort of judgment. So decisions pending finality. The only decision that can be made under the circumstances. So with judgment, to me, this is the karma card. Now, karma works both ways. It works good and bad. So if someone's done something very nasty to you, you don't have to go and do something nasty to them, because you're better than that, and you know that they are going to get their karma. Now, what they give out comes back 3 times. So they could have done something very nasty to you, but just know that they could have something 3 times worse than what they done to you, because that's how karma works. 3 times good, 3 times bad. So worry not. So clarify the 2 of Cups. Okay, so clarifying the 2 of Cups. Let's put these over there out of our way now. Clarifying the 2 of Cups, we've got the Ace of Cups for a second time. So security and a helping hand. So it could be that you're needing a little bit more security after this, and someone's giving you that helping hand. There is love there. There is like a proposal, a marriage, a baby. It's like new feelings. You're going to get some new feelings coming in. It could be that you're going to now meet someone new, and this could be your soulmate. It could be that this person was meant to go because he wasn't meant to be in your life, or she, and your soulmate is now coming in, and your relationship will go from strength to strength. Page of Cups, a young man to 25 years, and basic good news. So this this Page of Cups, it is a big happy surprise coming in. There's news, messages and information with him as well, and it is all good news. It is divinely guided. The Wheel of Fortune. So elevation of money, an overseas trip, and completion of a phase. So there is something that's coming to completion. There is an ending, but just know that we have to end things to start something else, and that something else is normally always bigger and better than before. So Wheel of Fortune is your good luck, your karma, your life cycles. There's destiny, a turning point. It's bringing in change. It will bring in that change and that. So we got the World. So the World card is completion. So there's, once again, overseas trips. So that's 4 times you've got a journey and twice it's overseas. So overseas trip, money, luck, world in the palm of your hand, and new opportunities. So the world is saying that something had to come to an end, because you've exhausted it. You can't go any further with it. And it could have been this relationship, because you wasn't meant to be with this person. You have to step out and meet your soulmate now. And the thing is, it's like we're all destined to be with someone or that. And this is saying that you've gone as far as you can. You can't go any further. You've exhausted it. It's like a train. It will only go so far down the track and then it hits the buffers. It cannot go any further. So you need to change trains, get out and walk, or get out and get on the bus. It's exhausted, this journey, and you have to have the change. And it could be that you're due to have a child with this new person, because we all have a list that we agreed to do, people we're meant to meet, and some people we're meant to have children with. And it's like you can meet a load of people, but then this soulmate comes in and he's the person you have your child with, and that cements the bond with that person. I'm not saying go out and get pregnant, I'm not saying that, but we all have certain people we have to meet, and then we have to move on to someone else. And there is your soulmate that you are meant to be with, and, you know, have your children and spend time. Even if you don't have children with them, there is someone that you are destined to be with for the rest of your life. And this is who I think is coming in for you. So I'm going to pull you now a spirit animal and read you the message from the card. I think 2025 is going to be a very good year for Virgos. I'm Virgo Sun, Cancer Moon and Scorpio rising. In fact, I've got a lot of Scorpio in my chart. I got 4 Scorpios placements and 4 Virgo placements, and then I think there's Cancer, Libra and a couple of others, but I'm heavily Virgo and Scorpio with Cancer Moon. Okay then, so we have Zebra, open-mindedness. There is more than one way of looking at things. You must be ready to accept alternative viewpoints and new ideas. You must open your eyes to new ideas and new ways of resolving problems. We have the Badger, which is endurance. Whatever you seek, your tenacity and faith will be paying off. Know that no matter the temporary outer conditions, you will manifest your desires in divine timing and in the form that is best for you. The Butterfly, a metamorphosis. Pay attention to the areas in your life or personality that are in need of profound change or transformation. You are about to enter a phase of expansion and growth which will be highly beneficial for your future. Hippopotamus, exploration. If you have become bored with your life, you have the creative power to stir things up and revitalise everything. You can do this by starting new projects, setting new goals and making spiritual connections. And now I want to pull you 3 of these. These are your final messages. Final message for Virgo, please. Oof. There's quite a few there. Okay, so we have potentiality. Young and energetic with great energy. Infinity. Beautiful things will endure. Silent. Be quiet and alone. Believe in the light within. So this is what this said. Be quiet and alone. Believe in the light within. Vision. Sunrise in another galaxy. Think from another angle. Action. Just do it if you think of it. Rebirth. Learn from the mistakes and begin anew. Abide by the principles and act in concert. Deception. Glory is but a fleeting glimpse. Pay attention to the input of resources. Passion. Maintain your enthusiasm for things. And follow. You will eventually be great. Follow great people. And torment. Stay optimistic. Endure the suffering. So stay optimistic. Okay, Virgo, that's what I have for you today. I want to thank you so much for being here with me, for watching my video to the end. So if you could kindly like and subscribe, I would be truly grateful to you. And I want to thank you so very much for being here with me. I send you love and blessings, and I hope you have a fantastic new year. Thank you. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.